You know. Anyway, let's go to the guest line here on 1210 The Man. And our next guest is a member of my Oakland Raiders rival, the Denver Broncos. But he's still a great guy. He's a wonderful guy. It's number 92, Zach Kerr of the Denver Broncos. Zach, welcome to the Big O Show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me. And I'm not gonna lie. Everybody makes mistakes, so I can't fault you. I can't fault you for what for who you align with, man.
Well, y'all kick the Raiders' ass so often that I just got tired of it. I'm hoping that y'all take it easy now that we got Chucky back. Man. But thanks for joining the show, man. Were we able to get Mom on as well?
My mom is on the line.
Hey, we got Noni Kerr here as well. Noni, what's up?
How you doing, Jeff? I'm doing great. I'm glad to be back.
Glad to have you back here. I'm filling in for Big O today, and I got Gigi Fontaine, my co-host, with me. Gigi, let me tell you, man, Zach and his mom are saving lives. They're out there saving lives, And Zach just needs to, and he just signed the new deal with the Broncos. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, let me start with you, Zach, because, before we get to the serious stuff, you weren't drafted. And there are a lot. We just had the NFL draft. We saw all the tears, all the moms, up there. And what was that like for you when you didn't get drafted? And how did you turn that into a win for yourself?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I was mad as hell, man. I was really upset. I mean, you could ask my mom after the draft. I signed with the team, and after I signed, I just went upstairs in the room and closed the door and was just in the room by myself.
Right.
Like I wasn't excited at all. I was actually very upset. But you just got to use that fuel. You got to allow that to fuel your flame, and that's what I did. I'm going on year 6 now. I mean, I know guys that got drafted before me, and they were out of the league, 2-3 years ago. So I mean,
that's true.
It is what it is. You just got to use this motivation. I feel like I've done that up until this point.
Yeah, it's a great success story, and of course, I know your mom had a lot to do with the determination that you showed, and the will to go out there and prove people wrong. Hey, y'all made a mistake not picking me, man.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, she definitely did, and everybody always says your mom must be super proud, and I always say I hope she is.
I am. I'm super proud. I'm super proud.
Yeah.
Are you a mama's boy?
Cool.
Are you a mama's boy?
I mean, yeah, that's all I got is my mom. I mean, my dad passed away when I was young, so I mean, I'm definitely a mama's boy.
No doubt. Let's talk about that. The fact that you decided you don't just want to be a football player, but you want to get into entrepreneurship. And you decided that you would go out there and venture into a business, and I love that, man. Gigi, I know you love that as well because we're tired of seeing guys go to the league, and NFL stands for not for long. And you don't know how long that career is going to go, so you decided to actually invest your money into something that's going to be another stream of income for yourself. Congratulations on that. Tell us about it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I mean, it was for me. Everything you just said was pretty much what that was my thought process in investing in it. And it's actually coffee, not just like a coffee shop. The actual bean, like the farm in Colombia. Mm-hmm. So we have direct sourced beans from Tolima, Colombia, and we get a nice shipment every month. And we made a lot of connections, and we're trying to do a lot of collaborations. We're pretty much trying to vertically integrate everything, and so that's where we're at right now with our business. But we start actually selling bags, or should I say capsules, tomorrow. We're waiting for our bags to get in so we can actually start selling bags at a different price point. But yeah, I just wanted to get in something outside the box, even though coffee isn't outside the box, but every NFL player pretty much does a restaurant or a shoe store or a clothing store, or, they always doing something that's kind of like, regular, I feel like that's regular. So, I feel like coffee is something that a lot of people don't really get into, especially in the NFL. And if you look at the numbers with coffee, I mean, coffee is something that doesn't really fail. It usually succeeds if you got a good bean. So, I'm just trying to Make calculated gambles. That's
right.
about it.
My co-host just smiled when she saw the name of the company.
Oh, you like that?
Woke Coffee. She smiled when she saw that.
I'm trying to figure out where I can get some woke coffee, honey. I need to wake some people up.
I like that, Zach. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's and you know, just like how she just said, we want people to have fun with it. We want people to, you know, whatever you want it to mean to you, you can kind of run away with it, and we like that about the name. But I mean, obviously, you know, me being who I am, my mom being who she is, it definitely has a purpose.
Right. and Mama Kerr, Noni, of course, you know, I feel like you're a family member because, you know, you were on my online show, you know, a couple of times. And even though you're in Florida now, so we neighbors, we need to hook up and go eat.
We need to hook up and go eat. I'm like, the next time I come to Miami, I have a brother that lives in Pembroke Pines.
Okay.
And I visit him. I'm gonna call you, Jeff, when I get down there.
For real, man. For real. We got to go grub, man. For real. But I hooked up with you guys because you guys are out there saving lives and talking about sarcoidosis. I had no idea, Gigi, what sarcoidosis is. Never heard of it. And then I, ran in, of course, to Noni and Zach. And I learned a lot that this is a disease that actually affects a lot of African Americans.
Wow.
And we're happy to have you here on the show, here on 1210 The Man, to help us educate people more about it. So, Noni, when did you know that something was wrong?
You know what, Jeff? I really didn't. I went to have a chest X-ray, and it was in a clinic. And I was to get a tuberculosis test, but they did a chest X-ray instead. And the pulmonary doctor there told me that, hey, we need to look at this further. And he said, it looks like I have what they call sarcoidosis. And I had never heard of it. I broke down. I'm like, oh, what is this? And I get a biopsy, and they said, yes, I have what it looks like, to be sarcoidosis. So. And that was like over 17 years ago now.
Is that the same disease? Is that the same disease that killed Bernie Mac, the comedian?
Yes, he had. I'm not going to say positively he died from sarcoidosis because a lot of people don't die from sarcoidosis. They die from the complications of other things that sarcoidosis can bring about. So,
Nate Dogg is a celebrity who passed away. I think his was actually from sarcoidosis.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, I think Nate Dogg had sarcoidosis on his heart.
Yes, and so did Bernie Mac, if I'm not
Bernie
mistaken.
Mac did too, yeah.
He had it on his heart. So, because it affects every major organ.
Oh, my God.
Including the skin, including your skin.
Wow.
So, and there's no cure for it. So, it's something and it's very underdiagnosed, a very rare disease because it's very underdiagnosed. The symptoms are fatigue, shortness of breath. I mean, how many illnesses have those, symptoms?
Yeah.
So it's very underdiagnosed.
Yeah.
So
when you how did you react to this? Were you nervous? Were you afraid? And I mean, the fact that
I was scared to death. I had no idea. I called my mom. I'm like breaking down in the parking lot.
Oh, wow.
What in the world? And the nurse there, she brought me in the office and she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what? So I'm freaking out. And the doctor did reassure me that, I'm not going to die from this. This is something that can go into remission. I mean, he explained it to me well enough to calm me down. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did. My first reaction, I was devastated because I had not heard of it.
Right.
And I'm thinking, lungs, you need air to breathe to live. I mean, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it is scary. Of course, we're talking to Zach Kerr of the Denver Broncos and his mom, Noni Kerr, about sarcoidosis. And Noni, your son became your biggest cheerleader. Talk about how Zach got involved in it, and both of you, and you became spokespeople for the sarcoidosis research and what you're doing now to combat this.
Well, Zachariah used his platform as an NFL football player to bring national awareness. So he got together with his marketing people. They contacted the FSR, which is out of Chicago, the biggest sarcoidosis research outfit in the United States. They have awarded over $400 million for sarcoidosis research.
Right.
And, they got together. They asked him to be the spokesperson. He said yes. And that's sort of how it came about. And they recently had a big event in New Orleans. And this was our first event, and it was major because I had never been to New Orleans. So
Right.
it was amazing, Jeff. And
Wow.
neither had Zach. So it was amazing. I mean, this foundation. And then on top of that, so Zach, the NFL football game, because I have to say this. I don't know, Zach, do you want to talk about that? Because that was crazy.
I mean, yeah, you got it. You say whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, last year for the NFL my Colts game,
Mm-hmm.
my Cleats game.
Yep.
The players get to design a pair of cleats for their cause.
Right.
And Zach is sarcoidosis, so he had these cleats and really nice cleats. And so someone called the foundation, called FSR, and said, "Hey, I really like what Zach Kerr's doing for sarcoidosis, bringing national awareness. I would like to make a donation, but in exchange for this donation, I would like to have those cleats." So, so I think Zach was, his marketing guy said, "Well, I think he's going to give them to his mom." So this anonymous donor said, "What if I donate $100,000?"
Oh, wow.
What
So
a great story. Wow.
I mean, and she donated it in my name, though, Jeff. I'm like, what?
That
It
is
took me,
fantastic.
a couple of days for my head to wrap around, this. I mean, who knew that having sarcoidosis this would happen? Because for so long,
Right.
it's very, I was really sad, and but I was always praying that something good would come out of this, and I knew that eventually something would, but not this.
This is fantastic.
And with that money, they established the Kerr Sarcoidosis Research Fund, the Foundation for Sarcoidosis Research, Zach Kerr Cleat Cause, and they've already handed out grants for research, and it's just amazing.
And you guys keep up the great work. Of course, April was Sarcoidosis Awareness Month. And I love the fact that you guys are working hard at this. And I'm telling you, Gigi, they're saving lives because a lot of people didn't know about this.
I didn't know about
and, my co-host didn't even know about this. And it's something that exists out there.
Wow, Gigi.
Yeah, I want to encourage you guys to keep doing it. Let everybody know where they can support and how they can support.
Okay. Zach, do you want to take this? But hello.
I mean, yeah, I'm here. You could you can actually go to you can go to stopsarcoidosis.org /Zach Kerr.
Okay.
And there's you can read about my mom's story. You can donate as well. I'm not too big on just. It's hard for me to ask for donations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just it's just not in my character.
Right.
But you could go there if you want to donate.
Okay.
Also, you can just spreading the word about the disease. Just getting.
There is a hashtag Stop Sarcoidosis out there as well on social media.
Yeah.
So we'll follow that as well. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Noni. We appreciate you guys. When you come to the 305, Noni, man, we got to go hit up some eateries. And Zach, you too.
Yes.
So, I'm going to take you to all the good spots.
Jeff, you paying? Because I could eat.
I got you.
Gigi has to be invited. I have to meet Gigi.
Yeah, she definitely will be there, man. We definitely got to link up, man. Appreciate you guys. Zach, take it easy on my Raiders, okay?
Hey, look, man, I can't make any promises. I cannot make any promises.
All right, man. Love you guys, man. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thanks for joining the show.
I love you too, Jeff. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Gigi.
Nice to meet you guys.
All right, man. Zach Kerr and Noni Kerr of the Denver Broncos. You see, we got beef, but we got love too. You know,
Man, I ain't got no beef. You know your team. Sorry.
Yes.
But this sarcoidosis thing actually affects women more than men, and it's an issue I just didn't know about. I have to do way more research. I did some while she was talking.
Yeah, affects.
It's crazy.
Yes, seriously, man, and props to Zach, man, for having his mom's back 100%. Just got $100,000 donation.
That's really
for the
dope.
foundation. Good stuff right there. We'll be back with more right here on 1210. The man, it's a Big O show. He's out today, but you got me and Gigi, Jeff Fox, Gigi Fontaine, right here on 1210. The man.
Follow the station on social media at 1210 The Man and be a part of the show. 1210 The Man text line